okay class now. We're not going to be using our books today, so I would like all of you guys to move up a little bit. You can stay there since you're videotaping. But anyway, I'd like you guys to come to the front row so you can see and I can make sure you're paying attention. While I write this on the book. Okay, today, as you can see on the board, with the T not crossed, we're going to learn about fighting diseases. So how many of you have been sick before? Keandre, you've never been sick? Okay, how do you feel when you're sick? Is it a good experience? Does anybody remember, does anybody want to tell me anything about when they were sick, like how they felt? Did they go to the hospital or something like that?
You can't breathe and your nose keeps running.
I got poisoned by McDonald's.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Or you have to like sleep by the toilet all day because you're afraid you're going to throw up on yourself. Yeah.
Yes.
The worst part is you have to miss school.
Yes, I know, that's pretty bad, because we miss you here.
Not if you're not.
All right, we're going to get more into that in a little bit, but that's basically what we're going to learn about today. I'm going to teach you 2 lessons because they're both kind of short, and I think you guys can handle it. So, all right, in this first lesson, it's called Diseases You Can Catch. That doesn't mean catch like baseball. They're not going to be throwing them at you. They're just going to come at you. Okay, so the lesson focus is bacteria and viruses are 2 kinds of pathogens that cause disease. You learn this because you can use what you learn to keep from getting a disease. And your vocabulary is going to be communicable disease, pathogens, bacteria, and virus. So look for those words as we're going through the lesson, okay? Alright. So, types of pathogens. Have any of you heard of pathogens before? Okay, we're going to find out about it today. You might know someone who has had a cold this year. A cold is a communicable disease. It's pretty hard to say sometimes, so you might want to practice. A communicable disease is a disease that can spread from one person to another. Communicable diseases are caused by germs, called pathogens. A sneeze or cough can spread pathogens to others. So that is why, have you ever heard people say that when you cough you should cover your mouth? That's because those pathogens are in those sneezes and they can just travel and they go through the air and you can get them. Alright. Two kinds of pathogens cause most communicable diseases. One kind is bacteria. Bacteria are very simple living things. Each is just one cell. You can see bacteria only with a microscope. Do you guys know what a microscope is? If you guys have some older brothers or sisters that are in high school, when they take biology class, a microscope it's about this big, and it has a little slide on it, and it magnifies like binoculars, but it really magnifies. So you look into it, and you can see little bitty blobs of things. And those are the bacteria, because it gets so magnified and makes it so big that you can see that kind of stuff. Bacteria live in soil, on plants, and in water. They are on the surface of most things we touch. Some bacteria can cause disease. When they get into your body, they can make more bacteria. They cause you to become ill. Another type of pathogen is viruses. A virus is one of the tiniest pathogens. Viruses are much smaller than bacteria. They grow in your body cells. They grow in your body cells. They also cause disease by destroying the cells they use. Okay. Let's go ahead. Does anybody want to read the "Did you know" part? Natalie?
Viruses cannot be seen with an ordinary